a mortician reached out to us.
Yeah.
Big fan of the show. She says she's a female mortician / embalmer.
I prepare the frames for the afterlife.
She says it makes me laugh hearing you guys talk about how creepy we must be.
You know it.
She says, I'm in my mid-20s, and I find everyone around my age in the profession to be pretty normal as well. But I have had some bad experiences with the older generations in funeral service. Some things more severe than others. I do work with one older man who insists everybody needs to be packed.
Pack it up with what is the question?
Newspapers.
No, wait till you hear.
What are we going to fill you up with?
What a crazy song.
That is a really weird song. She says, for reference now, sometimes bodies do leak out of orifices even after embalming, but pretty rarely. So to be safe, we always pack the nasal cavity with cotton. But that's it for most embalmers. That's the only thing they pack. But this man I work with, she says, this old guy will insist almost every female needs to be packed down there as well.
If I don't fill her up with a cotton ball, I just don't think it's safe. One
Lisa's
in
making
the
the best.
rectum and one in the vag. 2 in her nostril and 1 in her throat. 2 for her ears and a hug goodbye.
You're creepy.
Just a hug goodbye, no kiss. Huh?
That's the song they used to remember all their process.
Yeah, exactly. I wrote a little song to help you remember what you need to do.
It's playing while they're doing it.
Pop out her eyes and put little cotton ball inside. Leaky, leaky, leaky.
Okay. Now, I was complaining about this to a coworker when he told me about a time that he came downstairs to find him packing a female deceased without gloves on. I was horrified.
I just like the feel. That's all it's about. Packing you so you don't drip.
Right out.
1 and 2, 3 and 4. I'll check your bandages. Put in some more.
Oh.
She says all my
I'm
coworkers
sorry,
and
they're
I.
creepy. I'm sorry. There's something wrong with you. And maybe you're 20 and you're
I
okay
don't
right now.
Yeah, that's all I'm thinking about is her. Like,
What?
How do you-
Why? Like what?
how do you do this? I'm
What
glad-
made you do it?
It's odd.
She says all my coworkers and I have complained about this guy to our boss, but nothing gets done. She says it's unfortunate so many inappropriate, creepy people are allowed to keep their jobs. But as you can imagine,
Hard to find.
there's not a line out the door for people wanting
Nope.
to become funeral directors.
Yeah.
Hello.
People like him, though, give morticians a bad name. It's like any other profession. There's always some weirdos. Some tailors touch your penis. Some CrossFit gym owners record you. For some reason in the funeral profession, though, the odd weirdo has set the stereotype. Just
Well-
wanted to let you know, most of us aren't like that, whether Chuck believes me or not.
I know. Well, I think you're fine right now.
Yeah.
But something inside is waiting to come out. Give yourself 10 years. 10 years of your friends coming into the place. Getting packed. Getting burned.
All right. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Getting burned.
You are just get
That's
creepier
crazy.
and creepier.
I say this every time though. I do know some normal like funeral
do?
workers. Yeah.
I don't know any.
I know some that you on the outside look normal, but have photos of stuff and
This girl doesn't have photos.
So not only does this woman say that most of us aren't like that, she said, thankfully, we actually aren't undateable. I'm with someone now, but I found most of my first dates actually were pretty interested and positive about my job. She says also, thanks for the laughs. I do 99% of my listening while working in the prep room, and it does make my days better.
Yeah.
I need something to lighten it up in there, you know.
For sure.
Just
Filled
staring
with
at a
dead
dead
bodies.
body.
I mean, I don't.
I
It doesn't
don't
make any
understand.
sense to
No.
me.
It's like just on me. For me, it's like the same level as somebody that could be a doctor or something and work with that and separate themselves from
Oh, I think being a doctor
working on
is
somebody
way
with
better.
with an arm cut off or something.
Yeah, I think it's way more normal to
Yeah.
be a doctor
At least
than
they're
it is
alive.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the first thing.
Sometimes.
True. I mean, sometimes.
Well, yeah,
if they
you
die,
could see them at the
you know.
end, but then but as a doctor, you're like, well, I tried to save them.
Mhm.
Yeah, you're not
But
prepping
then
their body.
Now you're like, wash and clean, make sure you're spotless. Let's do a little bit of eyebrows for you. Eyeshadow here and a bit of lipstick. Now let me pack your vagina.
Oh my god!
God.
I love
Come
the end.
on, I don't.